Hi guys, John Rushing here from Rushing McCarl LLP. I want to talk to you a little bit about your business name, about your brand and your trademark. But before we get into that, let me give you the disclaimer. This is not intended to be legal advice. If you are setting up a trademark, setting up a business, dealing with contracts, you have some specific question, call a licensed attorney in your jurisdiction. YouTube is great, gives you lots of information, but you need to talk to a lawyer if you got a legal problem. All right, with that said, trademarks. What is a trademark? Well, a trademark is essentially a way of protecting a brand by making sure that someone else can't use that particular mark. And I know that a lot of people go, well, that's great, I protect my brand, but guess what trademark is really about? It's about confusion of the consumer. See, back in the day when you had Quaker Oats and some other oat company and some other oat company, or if it's not oats, maybe it's a type of grain or cereal, or maybe in the 1800s it was wheels for buggies. There were a lot of different companies that were competing with each other, and some of them they weren't exactly ethical. So they try to create confusion. So what's the value of a brand? Keeps that confusion from being created. So I think about my favorite oatmeal, Quaker Oats. When I buy it, I know what I'm getting, and I like it. If I went into a store and there was somebody using that Quaker Oats brand, I might buy that and then go, oh gosh, I don't like this as much. And that is what trademark is meant to protect from, consumer confusion. So, you got a great idea, you got a great name. That's a good place to start. You need to call an attorney, and you need to start looking at what is out there, how is it being used, and we call that a trademark search. Typically we get trademark searches back and it's several hundred pages. I hire an outside party to do that search, and then I got to go through all that and say, look, I think you've got this risk, that risk, and counsel the client about what is a good way to go forward. And then after you've done that, after you've had that talk with your attorney, then you can make a decision about, do I really want to register this trademark? And the USPTO, the US Patent and Trademark Office, they get a lot of applications, and not all of those applications get approved. And an attorney can help you increase your chances, because we've dealt with the USPTO on numerous occasions, and we are able to work with them and to figure out, hey, is this a mark that can be protected? So, a few things to think about there. Unique name, get something that nobody else is using if you can, and talk to an attorney and make sure that you're running the traps and you're seeing how that name is being used and you understand whatever the risk is associated with using it. That way, a couple of years from now, you're down the road, your successful business, it's going the way you want. Gosh, you just don't want to get a cease and desist letter from somebody that says, I've been using this mark for a long time and you got to give it up. And now you got a big problem because you have a brand that people recognize and you're going to have to change your name. Or maybe you're going to have to change your name. We have another video on that, the cease and desist letters. So that's it. Consider it, take it in, make the best decision you can for your business. And if you have a legal question, if you need a trademark, if you're not sure, you need to call a lawyer. Rushing McCarl. We want to be your lawyers.